congratulations on the win. What were your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I thought it was a well-deserved 3 points. I thought, on chances, on stats, we were way ahead. Hit the woodwork a couple of times. Yeah, just couldn't quite manage to put the ball in the back of the net. But I mean, I think we were, by far deserved to win the game. Look, they're a good team. They sat deep a lot of the time. And yeah, look, they've got Big Prijovic up front. Very, very direct. A lot of long balls into him, and him trying to flick them on and pick up a second ball. But I thought we dealt with that really well. Kai Rolls and Dan Hall outstanding. The 2 midfielders, the 3 midfielders, Steele, Max, and Nizzy picked up a lot of them second balls. And yeah, second half the momentum was building. And yeah, I think we probably could have scored a couple more goals, but fair play to them for holding out as long as they did.
It gives you a massive chance now, not only securing a final spot, but maybe even pushing towards 4th spot. What sort of goals do you set aside, and how significant was the result today?
Look, I keep repeating myself at the start of the season. Everybody wrote us off. We were in 2 competitions, the FFA Cup and the A-League. So we wanted to get to the cup final. We did. Unfortunately, we lost out in the final, and we wanted to get in the top 6. So we've got that in our own hands. We had a sticky spell through the season, but the boys stood strong, and you can see the character of the group. So many young players out there. Youngest team in not only the A-League in the AFC. So to be honest, super proud of the boys, and that was a big shift tonight. We made it difficult at times by not being as clinical as we have been lately. But yeah, nice for Garang to come on at the end there and get the goal. So yeah, 3 points, that's what it was about. We wanted to win the game, and we've done that.
Can you talk a bit to us about Garang? It just seems to have burst onto the scene, and it generates so much excitement. What have you seen from him close up, and what do you think his potential is?
Look, he's not burst onto the scene for us. We've got a scouting network in place that I put in place when I took on the NPL a couple of years ago, and that was to try and find the best kids from around the country. Him and his brother were both overlooked by a lot of the big clubs in Melbourne, and yeah, look, we brought him in, and Alu's now at Stuttgart. Obviously, massive impact he had last season. I thought he really got the momentum going for the team at the start of last year, and the club sold him to Stuttgart, and his younger brother, we brought him in. Obviously, he was very young, 16 when we brought him in, so we had to nurture him in the right way, and we've done that. And look, he's you can't keep him secret, but he had a knee injury a while back, and we just knew that we had to get him back fit from that knee injury and get him fully fit. And look, he's still not fully fit, but the kid is lethal in and around the box, and you can see that again tonight. He only needs one chance, and he showed the older boys who how to do it, because we had a lot of chances tonight, and we couldn't quite capitalise. But great for him to come on and score the goal. And when he came on, I said to him, your brother did the same thing against Western a couple of years ago, came off the bench and scored 2 goals to win the game. So it was fitting that he did that again tonight.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about that. It seems quite bizarre that the 2 brothers seem to always come back to haunt most of United. So what's that like, just seeing lightning strike twice?
It was nice. Look, Alu went on trial at Western. Obviously, they didn't see he was he was ready for a first team contract, which was true. He was very, very raw. We brought him into the NPL system and developed him into a very, very good striker who is lethal in the box, and you saw that last year. The amount of goals he got in a short space of time was phenomenal. But yeah, like I said, his younger brother, he's very different type of player, but same impact off the bench today. So yeah, it was a good moment for us with the 3 points. Never about an individual, but for him and his family, for sure. They're from Melbourne. They scored against a team from Melbourne, so it's always going to be a little bit more special.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'll pass it to someone else.
Thank you.
Hey Nick, congratulations on the wins today. I mean, bar the Sydney loss, since the start of March, you guys have been basically unblemished. Do you feel like now you're starting to really time your run well heading into this period of the season? I mean, it's 3 wins in a row, and obviously, as mentioned, it's going all the way back to March. I mean, how confident are you that should you secure your spot in the finals, that you guys could potentially cause a bit of a stir come finals time?
Again, I think we had that little sticky spell through the season. Very, very young team, like I just said before, the youngest team, not only in the A-League, in AFC, and all the leagues in AFC. So, the boys are going to learn from mistakes. They need experience, and they've had some big experiences, but like you said, we got 2 games to go. We haven't done anything yet. And look, we don't fear anybody. We feel like we go out every week to try and win the game. One little blemish against Sydney, but again, I've been in football 20 years. I played in a couple of them games where no matter what you did, you couldn't score on the opposition. Everything that hit went in, and yeah, that was that was a bit of a punch in the face. But you can see the way the boys reacted. We didn't really change anything. When we look back on the video, we had more chances, more shots on goal. It was just on the night, we just we couldn't manage to get anything out of the game. So it doesn't matter what happens in the game. It's 3 points at stake. You take a point, you take 3, or you take 0. And we go out every week to win the game. But we give full respect to every opposition, and they're a good team tonight. But at home, good crowd, a lot of kids in the crowd tonight. Good initiative from the club. We've got one home game to go, so we've got to go to Brisbane on Tuesday. It's going to be a tough game. They've got nothing to play for. So they're dangerous games, but we'll go there. We'll go there with the same mindset that we're going to go there and try and get a result.
And just to comment on Dan Hall's performance, I mean, he was brilliant today, along with Kai, on really, controlling the influence of Alexander Prijovic, who's been in some great form recently. I guess just to comment on mainly Dan's development this season into becoming a mainstay at the heart of the fence.
Yeah, look, Dan was my captain at MPL, NYL. Fantastic character, massive heart. He'll give you everything, and he's developed. He's quick. He anticipates stuff well. When he's next to Kai Rolls, who for me is the best centre back in the competition. You're only going to take that confidence. But again, up against a marquee striker today, I thought we've limited him to very little. They're looking to put crosses in the box, not long balls into him, and hope they can hold them up and flick them on. And I thought we dealt with that really well today. And again, second half, I thought the momentum was building, and we created some really, really good opportunities. Just delighted to get the 3 points and knock it on the head now, and we move on to Tuesday night.
And just one last one, any injury concerns coming out today? Means a short turnaround before you play Brisbane. Any, knocks or niggles or anyone to keep an eye on?
Look, we'll get the boys in tomorrow for recovering massage, and sometimes you don't feel anything until the next day. So, try not to say. A couple of tired boys tonight there. Missed a few days of training last week. We've not really had a pitch to train on. That's been an issue for the last couple of months due to the wet weather on the coast. We got a few tired legs, but we'll dust them down tomorrow, and then I'll see what's available for Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure everyone will be available now, and we'll take a team up there like we do every time we play at home or away, and I'll take a team to win the game plus subs that I know can come on and make an impact.
Yeah, Monty, you spoke about that period during the season where you were conceding late goals. Form of late, you guys have been really finishing strong, scoring late goals to obviously extend the lead or win the game. I guess what's changed in the team to, secure that? Has it been the confidence of the team? Has it been maturity? So, what's really changed?
Look, the belief's always been there. When you go for a sticky spell, you really see who the characters are. And I've said it numerous times again, I think we're a young team. We've got a lot of character. And look, when we stick to the game plan, I felt there was times in the season we didn't really stick to the game plan, 1 or 2 games, and a couple of games we lost. But I thought, the boys are sticking to the game plan now. They're disciplined, they're unselfish. You saw tonight Marcos, 2 or 3 chances at the end there. He could have had a shot. He rolled Jason in, he rolled Garang in, and that's what that's what I think we lacked in that period. We're a team that creates a lot of chances. We score a lot of goals, but I think now we're really seeing the real togetherness and the character of the team, and the honest hard work. And again tonight against a team that we're fighting for the Premier's plate. They've got a big budget. Everyone knows that. They've got some big players and some good visa boys. But I thought tonight we more than deserved the game. We've got 2 games to go, so we'll give everything for the next 2 games. Nothing's guaranteed in football or in life, but what I will guarantee is we'll go out every week in the next 2 games to try and win both games. But that's a hard thing.
Yeah, and you spoke on Garang Kuol's performance tonight. Do you feel, are you happy with when he comes on during the match? Could we possibly see him come on earlier in the match, or possibly even start? Maybe
one day if you're a coach you can make them decisions, but I make the decisions when I feel what the impact is and when the opposition are tired. Like I said, he's not fully fit. He missed 6 or 7 weeks with a knee injury, and he's just getting himself back fit now. So what I don't want to do is put him on too early and demand too much off him. And what I'm asking him to do is come on and make an impact in the game. And he's pushing for a start for sure, but look at the form of Benny Nicololo. Nikolai Muller put in a good shift tonight. We've got competition for places. Everybody wants to play, and everybody's pushing each other for that starting spot. But it's never about an individual or the 11. It's about the whole team and the subs, and that's paramount to what to the form that we've been in.
Yeah, and just finally, you said in your pre-match interview you don't just play young players to play them, you play them because they deserve to play. The performance tonight from, obviously, during the season too, from Dan Hall, Jacob Farrell, Kai Rolls, you had Graham Arnold in the stands tonight. Do you feel like he should take this mentality of yours into account when, picking his next Socceroos squad?
Look, whether it's Graham Arnold or whether it's any coach, they're going to pick a team that they feel is going to give them enough to win games of football. What I will say is, I find it very surprising that none of the young boys from the Mariners have been in any national teams, youth national teams. Something that I've spoken about for a long time. I find it hard that none of them, the form that they've been in as well, and even last season. So hopefully now, they get what they deserve. And if you scout looking at players for under 19, 23 first team, that you go on not what shirt the boys are wearing, on the performances in the competition, and it's a good league. The A-League's a good league. So we're hoping that the boys just keep performing and they get what they deserve, and that's recognition at international level. So we'll keep pushing, and hopefully that'll change.
Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Cheers,
Thank
guys.
you, everyone.